Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2. Alright, we have claimed this legendary blue Comet. Nice little train here with 40 capacity. Although we got 6 in the 4th competition, but I think that's sufficient because I do need 120 event coins. I'll come to that at the end of this video itself. So now it's just the part where we've been struggling a lot. As I mentioned in my previous video, the timing of starting off the competition is important. I would still recommend between 8 to 12 hours late rather than more than 12 hours. So I was experimenting in this 6th competition. I start like 20 odd hours late, so that isn't pleasant. I was in the last spot, and the top spot already have 700 EP. Yes, you hear me right, 700 EP is impossible. But because of the continuous playing without letting go, basically keep on struggling, I managed to climb up eventually, and we get into the 6th spot itself, and exactly that's 120 event coins, and I have already accumulated 880 event coins previously from the 3 competition, arising from, of course, 2 wins. 1 win is about, in the first place, is about 350, so 2 wins is about 700. Yes, you hear me right, 700. So it's important. If you have 3 wins, I think you are done deal. You got 1050 already. So with that, I have one, I think in the middle, I think the second one, I got 180. So 350 plus 350 plus 180, I got 880. And this time round, I got 120, and then it's perfect. And I was totally pleasantly surprised actually. So that is all I'm hoping for, to claim that legendary from 4 competitions or maximum 5 competitions. So it is doable. I mean, as long as you do a late start of 8 to 12 hours, continuously playing the game every hour if possible. But do remember, very important, which is to prepare for the EP head start, prepare for all the items in the factory, especially event items. This competition itself changed everything, be it the late being too late is bad, and also the fact that the items they've been asking for, none of it come from the event items. That totally shocked me, because they've been asking for salt or milk, and you know, both came from the same factory, and ran out of them to survive, so-called survive one wave of attack. Yes. So, and you know what, the next wave of attack, they asked for the same thing, salt and milk. So I was totally dumbfounded. There's no way we could be able to push it through, because we're asking things that I do not have already ran out. So I go ahead and grabbed all the dispatches and send them out to the farm to get the cows, so we can have all this. And of course we send it to Canada as well to grab all the salt. So that's what I've been doing in order to fulfill those requests. It is really unreasonable, but it's again all randomized. It's just really not very lucky, I must say, to have side by side or back to back demands of the same items, and both items require a lot of effort in order to get the 70 EP done. That's not all. The trains that they asked for is the smallest fleet I have, rare trains. You know, we always have been focusing to get the legendary up and coming into the maximum, and of course the epic as well. But when you ask for rare, that's basically your least priority in upgrading, and that's the part that pains me the most, because they ask for rare train. So that is really terrible. That double jeopardy actually pulled us back by a fair bit of progress. But really fortunate, after these 2 waves of similar item attack, I managed to get really lucky. A lot of the requests are items or event items, which I've got almost 1,000 or more of them, and very quickly we get it done, because they are delivered by legendaries in both region 7 and region 6. So legendaries are really powerful engine with large capacity. Even they ask for 300 or so in one round, or sometimes maximum 2, it's really done deal. Whereas they ask for rare trains, I need to make like 4 rounds or so. So that's the great difference. So with that, we managed to climb really fast into the ranking chart. And what's really lucky is that people at the below rank 5 and below, I would say, are quite inactive. Apparently, people have claimed a certain amount of EP during the time which they can play, and then they just forget about it. They are not constantly on the game, whereas people in the top 3 especially are always on the phone or on their device playing the game constantly without even sleeping. and the 4th and 5th are trying to do that, but still the more human-like. But whereas people on the 6th rank and below are totally quite chill and relaxed. So that's how I managed to climb all the way back up from a very low ranking. You can see here, I started as a last, but I managed to climb to the mid-range or enter into the top 10 at close about a day and a half, and then within the day I climbed to top 10, and I eventually closed it in to rank 6 itself at the last moment of additional 70 EP. Probably also the fact that we have a really good EP size, and you see this train is laughing at me then. So this is sometimes very cute in a way. It could have been out of the container. So back to this, you can see this is kind of jobs I have. It's really terrible, and to get it bin away, you know, it needs time, and of course a video, and of course gems at times, but I didn't spend any gems to bin it away because I thought it's too wasteful. I did spend a bit of gems to clear some items fast because I just couldn't get it moving, so I decided to spend the gems on that, but definitely not much. Anyway, I don't have much to start with. I only have 25, and I think I spent about 20 or so. But I think it's good. End of the day, we have what we wanted. That's most important. And you know what? End of the day, we have still more targets to go. We have an epic train, we have a rare train, and a common train. I'm guessing the event building may be out, but I'm wrong because I don't see any event buildings popping up after 100%. So in this event, it's affirmed there's no event buildings at all. Okay, so anyways, it's let's build it. It's a city, so I'm wondering if really there's an event building, what would it be? Which land scraper would they give it to you? So will you be allowed to choose any of the three? I think that would be a special feature, don't you think so? I mean, if end of the day, once you complete 100%, they ask you for a free special building if you complete a certain job, and you have a choice of 3, then you have that as your special building. I think that would be really nice, but unfortunately Pixel Federation just stopped there without giving the choice, and of course no need to say there isn't any special building to start with. So that is just a bit shy of a perfect scenario, but nonetheless I'm really happy with Pixel Federation's latest event. There's given a choice. I think people really prefer choice. That's the truth of facts. So in this building or so-called all these land scrapers, you really enjoy it at the end of the day. And this is the last reward. We managed to have an epic train, which is not too bad after all. Of course, it will be a legendary, will be nice, but definitely it's not. It's just an epic train. I think that's alright because at the end of the day, you know that this is the moment you got to decide, especially those people that wanted event pass, i.e. spending real money. At this juncture, yes, if you're ready to spend, go ahead because you can get the last reward in the event pass. But if you haven't reached this last reward, do not pay any money, because at the end of the day the event ends, you can't reach the last reward, you can't claim anything. Even you purchase the event pass and there's no refund for sure. So make sure you do this before you buy the event pass, and you can claim all the rewards after you reach the last anyway, so no worries about that. Alright, we managed to level up to 422, and at this juncture we are securing that by a fair bit, unless the next player get it 70 job, otherwise we are good, like here. Alright, so now it's the happiest moment ever. Take a look. Alright, finally we got this, the second legendary train from the event, Blue Comet. So really happy, great capacity, steam trained, and you know what, really we have met our first target, getting 2 legendaries. Alright, thank you for watching, wish you good luck, goodbye, have a good rest.